Hello students, welcome to Science Surface. Today we are going to start chapter Air Pollution. In this chapter we are going to discuss about what is air pollution, different causes of air pollution, smoke, acid rain and its effect, greenhouse effect, effect of pollution on the ozone layer and how to prevent the air pollution or measures to check or control the pollution of air. Air pollution means the introduction of harmful materials in air. When some undesirable and harmful substances are added in the air, they cause air pollution. They make the air unfit to breathe. Okay, so that is known as air pollution. Sometimes the concentration of required materials in the air increase beyond its limit, then they also become harmful and act as a pollutant. So different materials or the substances which cause air pollution or which pollute the air are known as air pollutants like smoke, soot, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, dust particle, etc. We all know that air is a mixture of many gases. Two important and prominent gases of the atmosphere are nitrogen, that is 78%, and second one is oxygen, that is 21%. Other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, methane, helium, ozone, water vapor, etc., they are present in very less amount. Other than these components, when the air contains some unwanted substances, then air is said to be polluted. Even some required gases or the component of the air increase beyond their natural abundance. Okay, like carbon dioxide, it is an important gas of the atmosphere, but and it is present in very less amount. Okay, but when the percentage of carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere, it acts as a pollutant. Some of the major causes of air pollution are smoke coming out from the factories and industries. In motor vehicles, burning of fossil fuels like petrol, diesel, deforestation, cutting down of trees that leads to the increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is also one of the major cause of air pollution. Then burning of certain materials openly in air that produce large amount of pollutant. Some poor agriculture practices like spraying of fertilizer, pesticides that lead to large amount of pollutants to be added in the air, and use of CFC means chlorofluorocarbons. CFC are the refrigerants or the foaming agents. So let us discuss some of the major pollutants and their effects. The first one is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a gas which is produced by incomplete combustion of fuels. When a fuel burns in the insufficient supply of oxygen, carbon monoxide gas is produced, and carbon monoxide is a very poisonous gas. When inhaled, it passes through the lung into the blood, and in blood it combines with the hemoglobin and form a compound that is known as carboxyhemoglobin, and this compound is unable to transport oxygen to various parts of the body, which cause suffocation and ultimately death. In plants, it causes untimely leaf drop. Second one is nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide is a major gas which is produced by burning of fossil fuels like petrol and diesel in automobiles. A large amount of nitrogen dioxide released by the vehicle's exhaust. High concentration of nitrogen dioxide in air is harmful for the plants. It results in the retardation of photosynthetic activity. Okay, and it results in various types of respiratory problems in human beings like bronchitis and asthma. Another pollutant is smoke. Smoke is a combination of smoke and fog, which is seen as a thick fog layer that envelops the atmosphere during winters. Smoke, which contains certain oxides of nitrogen that combines with other pollutant and fog to form smoke. Harmful effects of smoke are poor visibility. Okay, a dense layer of fog is formed in the lower layers of the atmosphere, which prevents the sunlight reaching the earth. Okay, it leads to the breathing problems, and many times it causes accident due to poor visibility. Okay, the next pollutant is chlorofluorocarbons, or in short form it is known as CFCs. These are the chemicals which are used as refrigerants, coolants and foaming agents. These substances, when released in the atmosphere, they decompose under the ultraviolet radiation present in the sunlight. There is a very important layer of the gas ozone present in the upper layer of atmosphere, that is known as stratosphere. And when these compounds like CFC reach this stratosphere, they decompose the ozone layer to oxygen and cause the thinning of this layer, or we call it as ozone hole or ozone depletion. This ozone layer has a very important role in preventing the harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun reaching the earth. But in the absence of this ozone layer, these ultraviolet radiations are able to reach the earth's surface and cause skin cancers and damage to eyes. Even harmful effects on the growth of plant is also seen because of these ultraviolet radiations. Next pollutant is the acid rain. Normal rain is usually slightly acidic due to the dissolution of carbon dioxide in water, because carbon dioxide dissolves in rainwater to form carbonic acid, which makes the water a slightly acidic. But due to air pollution, large amount of carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide combines with the water vapor and oxygen to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. And these come down to the earth with rain known as acid rain. Many harmful effects of acid rain are seen. First one is marble cancer, where the statues and the structure made from marble and limestone, they get slowly corroded when rainwater containing acid falls on them. The sulfuric acid and nitric acid that dissolve the marble to form different salts. Okay, the yellowing of Taj Mahal is one of the major effect of acid rain, which is caused by the industries present near the Taj. And it also caused the decay of buildings, statues and sculptures which are part of a nation's cultural heritage. That also dissolve the nutrient from the soil and make the soil infertile. Top layer of the soil contain large amount of nutrients which get dissolved by this acid rain and leaving behind the soil which is poor for the growth of plants. It also cause the damage to articles made of metals. They slowly get corroded and lose their shine. It also cause an adverse effect on the aquatic life. Acid rain changed the conditions suitable for the aquatic life in the water body, and the aquatic animals get killed. Therefore, the acid rain is quite harmful to both plants and animals' life. Next effect of the air pollution is greenhouse effect. Some gases present in the atmosphere like carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons, etc. They have the capacity to trap few heat radiations that are reflected from the earth. And by trapping of these heat rays, they cause a warming effect in the atmosphere, which is known as greenhouse effect. Okay, the main gas responsible for greenhouse effect is the carbon dioxide, which is produced by burning of fossil fuels. This carbon dioxide has got the capacity to trap the reflected heat rays. We know that the Venus is the hottest planet, okay, instead of Mercury, because of this greenhouse effect, that is having lot of carbon dioxide in its atmosphere. Same effect is happening on the earth. Okay, the atmosphere of the earth is becoming warmer day by day, which is causing the average temperature of the air to rise, and that is known as global warming. And due to this global warming, the glaciers will melt and they will cause the sea level to rise, okay, and result in floods, loss of soil in the surrounding areas. What are the different steps we can adopt to prevent the pollution of air and avoid global warming? The very first, we should minimize the use of burning of fossil fuels like coal, diesel, petrol, etc. Reckless cutting down of trees or the deforestation must be stopped. And we should plant more and more trees. Use of chlorofluorocarbons or CFC must be reduced. We should make use of more and more gaseous fuels like LPG and CNG, and instead of energy generation in thermal power plants, we should find some alternative methods of energy generation like hydroelectricity, nuclear energy, wind energy, solar energy, etc. We should avoid burning of crackers and agriculture waste. Instead, we should try to prepare the compost from these agriculture waste, which will prevent the air pollution and increase the fertility of soil too. In trees, we should install tall chimneys, or we should use certain filters which minimize the addition of pollutant in the air. Thank you.